Hey guys, it's Break here, and today I'm going to be showing you how we can make up to 100,000 gold in a 24-hour day just by mostly vendoring and selling off some blues on the auction house. The way we're going to do this is using jewel crafting. So you're going to need level 600 jewel crafting, and we are going to be making Shadowfire necklace. So as you can see, this requires one rogue stone, one Pandaran garnet and one Alexandrite, and you're going to want to buy a lot of these, but I'm just going to buy 200 each for the moment just to show you guys how much money you really can make. So let's go to the auction house and see how much they are. Okay, so as you can see, the Pandaran garnets are about 2 gold each, and that's about the maximum you want to pay for these gems. Any more than 2 gold and you're not going to make too much of a profit. They're quite expensive at the moment, which is annoying, but all 3 of the gems are going to be around 2 gold each, and so I'm going to go buy them and come back to you when I'm done. Okay, so I bought 200 of each gem. It cost me about 1,150 gold, so it was slightly less than 2 gold each on average. I think the rogue stones were a bit cheaper, but yeah, that should be similar on your server. They rarely go for more than that. Which is good because that's how we make our money. So what you need to do now is go to the jewel crafting supplies vendor, and you're going to want to buy jeweler's settings because that's the last thing you need to make your necklaces. So I'm going to buy 200 of these. Okay guys, so that cost us another 200 or so gold, but now we've got everything we need to start making our necklaces. If you just check the time now, it's local time 9:55. That's going to help us decide how much money we can make over a day. But what you're going to do now is you're just going to press create all, and you're going to start creating the necklaces. They're quite quick to make, but obviously we're going to make a lot, so you just got to, you know, go away, go do something else, and come back when they're done or when your bags are full. So I'll just skip to when my bags are full. Okay, once your bags are full, you're going to want to sell all the green gems to the vendor for about 9 gold each, and you want to keep all the blue gems. So we're going to vendor the greens, keep the blues, because you can auction the blues for about 40 gold each, and they sell really quickly. But the greens you can just vendor yourself. You can do this really quickly with an add-on, but I'm just going to show you guys manually because it's easier for you to see. So I'll skip to once I've sold them all. Okay, so I've sold all the greens and I've kept the blues, and so now I'm just going to create the rest of my necklaces, sell them again, and I'll come back once I've made them all and sold all the greens. Okay guys, so it's 10:06 now, as you can see, so it took about 10 minutes to sell all the necklaces, and we've got 20 blues that we can now sell on the auction house. So let's go do that. Okay, so you're now going to want to sell these necklaces on the auction house. Okay, this one's going for 70 gold, say, but realistically you want to sell them all for around 40 gold, because that way they're definitely going to sell really quickly, and if you're getting a lot of these blue necklaces, you're going to want to sell them cheap. So 40 gold each. Take a small amount of time to put on. Those people put them on for 70 it seems, but whatever, 40 gold each, and I'll come back when I've sold them all. Okay, so I put all the necks on the auction house, but before we go into how much money we're going to make, I just want to go over a couple of things. First of all, you want to do this technique on a really populated realm, because if it's not populated there won't be enough gems on the auction house, and you won't be able to make as much money as you could be making. Another thing, if there aren't the gems on the auction house, you can get them from prospecting, or an even better way is to get people to COD them to you, cash on delivery, because a lot of people just vendor those gems, they think they're useless. So if you get regular sellers to sell you those gems really cheap, you're going to be able to make quite a lot of gold. Another thing, some people might be saying, oh, why aren't you disenchanting the necks? Well, on my server, vendoring them and putting them on the auction house makes more money than disenchanting, but if it's better on your server to disenchant the necks and then just sell the disenchant mats, then you can do that as well. It's another good way of making gold. Okay, so now it's to find out how much money we actually made. We started off with 38,645 gold. We then bought all the gems and vendored all the green gems, and that's left us to 38,832 gold, so that's already a 200 gold profit. And then if you remember, we had 20 blue gems which were each auctioned for 40 gold each, so that's another 800 gold profit. So 800 gold plus 200 gold is 1,000 gold profit. And if you go back to earlier in the video, it took us 10 minutes to make 200 necks and sell them, and then add another 5 minutes for buying the mats in the first place and selling the blue necks. So that's about 50 minutes it took us to make 1,000 gold. So in an hour that's 4,000 gold, and in 24 hours, which is a 24-hour day, as I said at the start, that would be 96,000 gold, pretty much 100k gold. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.